Hi, friends. So, we are going to do something a little bit different. And you have a lot of people talking about how much they want something different to read. And I love books. I don't know if really anybody who doesn't love books, but for those of you that are actually looking for good Christian authors or just basically good, clean books to read, I am all about all of the good, clean Christian fiction. So actually recently I found an author called Roseanna M. And she is all about the historical romance, which everybody that I know and talk to loves a good Christian romance, or at least a good, clean romance without all of the filth that normally you would see in a book. So I wanted to actually talk about a trilogy that I just read that she did. She wrote this trilogy called The Ladies of the Manor, and it has everything from the historical romance that you would probably find in Bridgerton, without all of the filth that normally comes with it, the cussing, the sex, everything. It has all of that and then some. So it starts actually in the 1900s, and the book starts in Monaco, where the first character, she thinks she has one family, but comes to find out that she's actually for another family. She's actually an heiress to this lost family out of Britain, actually. And she comes to find out that her mom was actually killed for a particular reason. And you find out that reason later on during the book. There's so much mystery and intrigue from this particular book, and it just travels throughout the entire trilogy. The first book is called The Lost Heiress. The second one is called The Reluctant Duchess, and the third one is A Lady Unrivaled. And I just love these books because the flow of the books, it was just flows so easily into the other two books, and you actually get to meet new characters, and you're just constantly on the edge of your seat when you're reading these books. And actually, I found one of my favorite quotes from the third book, and it actually kind of helped me because I was having a bad day. It was just a good reminder of something. And yet people never realize how many of those clouds can be broken with a bit of sunshine. Why shuffle about in the dark on a cloudy day when one can brighten itself? And that is from A Lady Unrivaled, and that was by Roseanna M. So I want to encourage you guys to take a look at these books. Roseanna M. Is an amazing author. She has a good way of just portraying her characters, and I loved every second of reading it. And I was on, like I said, I was on my seat the entire time because there's not only the romance of it, but there's also the intrigue, and you just never know what's gonna happen next. Roseanna M. Make sure you check out those three books, and the trilogy was called The Ladies of the Manor. All right. And then feel free to drop a comment on if you want to read for me to review any of another author